is fleeting, isn't it, Zedekis?
Zed, get away from him! Zed!
For all of us, it would seem. Including the Seeker.
Zed, we have to go!
A valiant effort, dear brother. But the Keeper has granted me power over the gates of his dominion.
Failed.
Don't worry, my beauty. Whatever's wrong, I'll heal you.
I didn't deliver my side of the bargain. The Keeper is calling instead.
Then?
I tricked you.
Why?
I'm a practical girl. Break the spell. Now. Hey, na. Hey, na. Hey, na.
Richard, Caleb, what in the name of creation have I done?
Whatever you did, it's not your fault. It's Shota's. I was trying to save everyone, and I might have succeeded if I hadn't underestimated your pride and arrogance.
But you're exceeded only by your own.
She's of no use to us now. Should I kill her?
No. We may need her someday.
Apparently you've gained wisdom in your old age. When you're ready to name a new Seeker, call on me. Meanwhile, enjoy the one you've got. Zed, can you do anything?
Something on your mind?
There's plenty on my mind.
Starting with, I wonder if Zed didn't tell me about the prophecy because he believes it to be true.
Is that a new power of yours? Being able to read people's thoughts?
I didn't tell you, not because I had doubts about your ability to succeed, but because I didn't want you to start having doubts of your own.
What if Shota's right?
About some young swain of hers she wants me to anoint so she can wield the sword of truth herself by proxy. Shota thinks only of Shota. But he proved forever needed that not just anybody can be the Seeker. My own behavior today provided it.
Will you have to name me again?
No. You were always the Seeker long before you first held the sword of truth. You faced death for me, literally.
What was it like? Being young again?
Oh, Richard. It's years beyond count since I felt that way. There's no mountain I couldn't climb, no woman I couldn't win.
You made me young again. Could you do that to yourself?
Yes.
Then why don't you?
Because one journey down the agonizing gauntlet of youth is enough for anyone.
She was very beautiful.
Yes, she was, wasn't she?
You are the true seeker.
It's holding steady at north-northeast.
It should bring us within a league of Winterhaven by noon. We could stop there for a hot meal.
I thought the compass was supposed to point the way to the Stone of Tears, not the nearest tavern.
To reach the Stone of Tears, we need all the sustenance we can get.
Zed? Look.
Somebody's favorite fruit.
Persimmon is far more than my favorite fruit. It's the pinnacle of creation. One doesn't often see such a perfect specimen this late in the season. I hope none of you are expecting a slice of the last persimmon of the year.
I wouldn't think of it.
That's very generous of you. Any persimmon you can eat without getting juice on your chin isn't worth eating in the first place. And I have a drink of,
Water?
yes, water. Thank you, Caitlin.
My name is Carl.
I know that.
You called me Kaylee.
I absolutely did not.
Zed, you did.
I did?
Are you all right?
No, I'm not all right. It's not indignity enough that I have more aches in my joints than joints in my body, that I stumble to the privy 6 times a night. Now I'm forgetting the word for water and calling people by the wrong name. I must be older than I thought.
You, old. Zed, I'd be lucky to be half as sharp as you are around your age.
Where's Carolyn?
Carolyn?
Yes, Carolyn, my daughter. Where is she?
Said Carolyn isn't with us anymore. She died last summer.
My daughter's dead? Who can that be?
You've known about Carolyn for a long time. This is not like you. You have the best memory of anybody I've ever met. Zed, something is happening to you.
Yes, something's happening.
Persimmon.
So it's the only one who ate it. Maybe it was poisoned.
Not poisoned. Spell. Spell of forgetting.
Is there a way to undo it?
Yes. A potion.
A potion of what?
Elderberry blossoms and dragara of the ground dust of a Shadron's horn.
We'll find them. Zed, who would have done this to you?
There's only one person powerful enough to spell a wizard of the first order who knows exactly what fruit I wouldn't be able to resist.
Who? Zed, who?
Shota.
Why would Shota want to do this to you?
Why would who want to do what?
Why would Shota want to take away your memory?
Let go of me.
Zed,
Why are you all looking at me like that? Who are you people?
find elderberry blossoms. I'll get the mandragora. For the Shadron, we'll have to go up into those caves we passed. Keep Zed calm.
Zed, it's all right.
Get away from me!
Don't let him get away!
Richard. Richard, are you all right?
Where's Zed?
He ran off.
You and I'll go open the cage and try to find a shattered. You follow Zed. He can't use magic against you. When you find him, bring him back here.
He's a very big wizard. Then you have to do it my way.
Just don't kill him. Go.
You think I like having to come down here personally, Ogilvy? 3rd week running we've only gotten 4 gold pieces from you. Didn't we agree your fair share of maintaining the beauty of our great city was 8?
Oh, please.
You're hurting him.
What are you going to do about it, old man?
Excuse me.
Yes?
You're very beautiful.
So I've heard.
Payment up front.
Payment?
You didn't think you could partake of my wares for free, did you? Coins, old man. Those little round shiny things you keep in that purse on your belt.
Purse? Yes.
I'm afraid you'll need 10 of those. The price has gone up. The other half of every farthing I earn goes to Drago.
I wish I had 10.
Do that again.
I'll try.
Girls, take this gentleman upstairs and see that he has the best night of his life.
What about her?
Well, that would be up to Cylindra, and Cylindra's very choosy. But if you ask her nicely, she might go upstairs with you.
Cylindra. Will you come upstairs with me?
Sorry. You remind me too much of my grandfather. Come along, handsome. Who needs her when you've got us? Why is it that when I'm hunting down a man, I never have to look further than the first brothel past the city gates?
Keep away from me.
Sorry, your little adventure is over. I'm taking you back to Richard and Caleb.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
I think you'll reconsider. Thank the spirits you're safe.
Who are you? How did I get here?
I'm Shota. I brought you here. I'm your friend.
If you're my friend, then send me back to where I was.
No, I can't. That woman in red would have killed you. I saved your life. I'm not going to hurt you. I love you.
I don't even know you.
Have the years taken that much from you, Zedicus? Have you forgotten even me?
Zedicus?
Oh, my love. You don't know that you are Zedicus Zozaranda, the greatest and most powerful wizard the world has known in 3,000 years.
I am?
Yes. There is so much to say, but we don't have very much time. The world is in terrible trouble, and only we can help. A rift has been torn in the veil between the underworld and the land of the living. If the Seeker of Truth does not find the Stone of Tears, the Keeper will put an end to all life.
The Seeker of Truth. Who is that?
A great hero, One that can only be named by a wizard of the First Order. And you are the only wizard of the First Order alive.
The only one?
Yes. But as you got older and began to lose your memories, you made a mistake. You named the wrong Seeker. A Seeker prophesied to fail.
It's terrible.
Yes. But fortunately I found a new one. A young man of great courage. And once you name him, and he is able to fulfill his quest, then not only will the world be saved, then you and I will be free to live together as we did long ago, in bliss. And with our combined powers, Atticus, we will master the world and protect it from evil.
But how can I help? An old man who doesn't remember his own name?
I can restore what you have lost. Your youth, and the mastery of all the spells and magic that were yours in the golden time long ago, back when you were at the height of your powers. Great love of my life, Atticus.
I'm not surprised.
The Keeper isn't resting, and neither can we. In order to name a new Seeker and send him off on his quest, we need two things. First, the Sword of Truth.
I know that.
Yes, the man you wrongly named the Seeker, and the misguided confessor who protects him.
They tried to attack me.
Of course they did. To prevent you from naming the new Seeker.
Jack.
And drop your weapons. Poaching on the personal reserve of Drago, High Lord and Master of Winter Haven, is a crime punishable by death.
We didn't know we were on anyone's personal reserve.